Alright everyone, this is Ash. Welcome back to the King's Speech. Close to getting caught up on Akane-Banashi. I got caught up with all my other Shonen Jump backlog. So I'm very excited to kind of get through all of this. A lot of content will have dropped your way this weekend, so if you haven't already, please do like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Without further ado, let us dive into it with Akane-Banashi Story 152, His Intent, with story by Yuki Tsunaga, art by Takamasa Moe, and Rakugo supervision by Kikuhiko Hayashiya. And you have here, Akane. I received this from Shomei years ago. You should examine it as he performs. It's like, thank you, sir. It's like, huh? Is this? And Hasho's like, a picture is worth 1,000 words. The first thing you should do is closely examine his performance to understand his true reason for refusing to train you. And you have translation by Stephen Paul and lettering by Sneer Aron. And you have, this story is about a world called Shuai. It carries the same meaning as a number of words, such as skinflint, miser, tightwad, cheapskate, curmudgeon. He's like, oh, I haven't seen you in a while. Come in, come in. Oh, that's a nice folding fan. It's like, you can tell? This was a present to me. And I'm thinking I'll get 2 years of use out of it. I know what you're going to say. Usually a single summer is enough to wear out a fan. So here's my plan. I'll only open it halfway. Now it'll last a full year, and when this half wears out, I'll open the other half instead. That makes 2 years. Smart thinking, right? It's like, rather crude. Let me see it. You see, fans are designed to be unfolded all the way. Only opening it halfway will actually damage the fan. You must open the fan completely. And you just kind of mime, just like slowly fanning out the fan perfectly. So give me a second here. Yeah. Here's the just slowly opening up perfectly. It's like, then hold it upright before your face. Don't move the fan itself. And then move your face back and forth really, really fast. You're just like miming doing that. It's like, bam, 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 bam. Just wave your face, not the fan. And he snaps it closed and goes, in this way, you can make it last 10 years. And you just look all like shoujified. It's like, I'm not looking for that much longevity. And I kind of just like rattle. It's like, the story is, it's like Shiwaya, masters of the art of being excessively cheap, trade humorous anecdotes in an omnibus style. It's like, what? You can live off an entire month of rice with just a single umeboshi? How is that possible? Just one sour pickled plum? And he's like, he did the same thing yesterday. The extravagant entrance, the purely orthodox style. It's like, first, let's put our umeboshi on a plate. Then stare at it very hard. You'll find, he puckers his lips, like, that imagining the sour flavor causes your lips to pucker. Once that happens, you shovel the rice in really quick. It's like all of it is designed to make the goofy eccentricity of the story stand out even more. It's like I can savor 10 days worth of rice from that image alone. Master Shomei is the Rakugo world's premier comedian. And as the audience is roaring with laughter, it's like, would it really last you that long? Because you have a tick, it's like Aniki, and you see Akane just like muttering to herself like 22. It's like, well, come in. I haven't gone to bed yet. I don't keep the lights on after dark. It's a wasteful expenditure after all. I see what you... It's like 10. It's like, wait a minute, are you naked? Yes, I am. It's like, when it's so dark, you can't see me anyway. It's just a waste to put on my kimono. It's like, I think I get it now, Master Hasho. It's like, oh? Master Shomei's true nature is that of a craftsman. He has a precise, perfected script that he performs to exacting standards in the pursuit of the highest possible quality for his craft as a product. And he's like, when he's raking in the laughs, it's like, he does raise a good point. Laughter is a fickle thing. Whether you get a burst of laughter or not depends on the audience. That's why the key to humorous Akane-Banashi is having the flexibility to read the room and adjust accordingly. So having a script perfectly set in stone is a drawback, if anything. And Akane just kind of hands him her phone. It's like, no one would ever choose to have everything proceed exactly as planned according to Shomei's principles. And you see, he's like literally timed it out to like 7 minutes, 2 minutes, 4 seconds, 1 minute, 34 seconds. It's like a precise, exacting perspective and extraordinary attention to detail. And most importantly, no amount of excitement from the audience can disturb the stillness of his heart. He only ever performs a perfect version of his craft. He is the masterpiece of the Tsubakaya school, the clockwork logician Somei Tsubakiya. I gotta say, I don't know, it's kind of funny. I guess his quick thoughts on the chapter. Like, it's kind of funny because I feel like this is one of the least like entertaining performances we've got, especially so when you see him like being told like, oh, like he's the greatest like Rakugo comedian. And again, I think this is one of the downsides of having, you know, I've mentioned like this before in like multiple videos. I think this is one of the downsides of having a visual, like a very visual medium that's like two-dimensional versus like, you know, seeing it real, seeing in live action. So it kind of like lessens the impact and stuff, like a lot of the comedy of like him doing like the silly faces and like the back and forth, things like that. So it feels like that kind of like diminishes the impact of like the comedy things a little bit. I feel like there's other stories we've seen in Akane that I found personally more humorous. Apart from that, I do like the idea that he's got like this rigid attention to detail, like he's a real stickler for the rules. So again, it makes me think that like, you know, Akane's gonna have to kind of like show him like, you know, that she does have like, you know, her own kind of intricacies that she puts in. Like she does maintain like, sorry, my brain's just frying right now. But I think Akane has kind of like shown like she does have a passion for the craft. You just kind of having to show him that, you know, you need to have like a passion for the work you do, or else, you know, you're gonna kind of lose it. So yeah, we'll see what happens with this guy's stuff, but I don't know, so far kind of the least impressive Rakugo performance I think we've seen from one of the Akane-Ban. We'll see where it goes from here. So all that said, I hope you all did enjoy this video. If you did, you know, please do like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Like I said, I'll hopefully have been caught up with all the Shonen Jump stuff by now. A lot of videos are going to have dropped on the channel, but hopefully you'll check them all out. Until next time, this is Ash. Talk to you all later.